Okay, so today it's Friday night. I'm going to be testing the Abxylute. So up here I've got a stream going on the Discord channel, and up here I'm recording that same output to a different camera, and I'll stick that up on YouTube. So I'll test this little bad boy out. So I'll be doing a proper stream tomorrow. Let's move that out of there. I was just there to get myself positioned. I'll just pop that back up there while I'll log in. Right. I was asked, or we've been asked as the buddies to do some streams, so I'll be doing one from tomorrow. That's the plan. 9:30 GMT in the PM, and I'm quite happy to spend up to an hour, maybe even longer, especially if there's people in the actual Discord chat posting up stuff for me to try. I'll probably try something different. I'm quite happy to do stuff every day of the week after that time. 30 minutes to an hour, not a problem. So, I thought we had some chat there, but we don't. So, I'm going to actually do some retro gaming. So, someone's just suggested, could I try Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island? So, well, I sure can, it's here. I've not actually loaded it yet, I've got this camera as well. So we'll see how it turns out. First play for both of us. Okay, hopefully we've got the brightness up right on the screen, but here you go. Try and get this dust off. There's a screen protector on here. Get the volume up so we can get the... Maybe a bit better, eh? Turn the brightness down a bit. So this is not what the Abxylute's designed for, but it will emulate up to, certainly on Super Nintendo. I tried GameCube. I'll load GameCube games, but they're just too slow to play. But Super Nintendo seems to load alright. Let's give it a go. Now, I wasn't not much of a Mario player, so don't expect me to ace these levels. Oh yeah, A and B are switched, aren't they? Should remap them. Oh yeah, it'll be D-pad, won't it? Yeah. Haha. Oh, brilliant. Ah. Nice. Oh, I can hear a tiny little crackle and sound, like there's like maybe one tiny little bit of corruption every now and then, but you know what? We're playing okay, I think. That didn't work. I don't know what I'm doing here. There you go, I think that could be called a success. I think that went pretty well. Sound seems okay. Blinking loud actually. Well, I don't know if anybody knows this. I'm always pressing the buttons up top, but if you press and hold the home button, you can get a little sidebar comes up and you can change the sound effects, which is the kind of the sounds when you switch between menus at the main screen, and the volume up and down, brightness there as well. Pretty handy. So, just using RetroArch for the back end. And if we quick it out here, I've got it set up to take me back to whatever this is. I can't remember what this platform's called. Hold on, let's just go home. Daijishu. Pretty good. Looks quite nice. So that's Super Nintendo, and tried a bit of Neo Geo as well. Quite a few ROMs in here. To be honest, I really only play the Metal Slug games. I like them. So, not actually tried any of these yet. I installed the ROMs. I tried the high end stuff and I was kind of working my way back. I just presumed all the low end stuff would work fine. I don't even know which buttons are they. Okay, one of these buttons is for it. There you go, it's probably play button there. There you go. So on screen button to give yourself some lives. There you go. There you go. So it does have it does have screen controls just to get you going. Oh yeah, this looks pretty good. I used to love Metal Slug. I used to play this at the never claimed it was any good, but I used to play this at the pub when I was a young'un. Go on down, buddy. Stuck up there. Oh, oops. What's better with the D-pad after admitting the joystick? Probably just a classic game in the way. No grenades left. Oh, sweet. What? Oh, you can control them forwards and backwards, right? Okay. Oh. Anyway, that works pretty well. Just come out of that as well. What's the newest we can try? So we could try N64. I've not actually tried an N64. Let's see what we can find in here. Try a bit of Kirby maybe. Mario Kart 64. I'll probably try it a bit. it's a bit stuttery. Now I might not be using the best back end to run it. Sound seems alright. Proof of the pudding will be in let's just give this a go and see how far we get. Well, it sounds a bit flaky. I think that's possibly when it's stuttering. Yeah, it's a bit stuttery there. I'm not sure this is going to be very good, but hey, it's not what it's designed for. We're giving it a try. It sounds pretty horrendous, but... So this has got working, this is actually alright. I don't have a frame counter on this. Oh. Oh. I even like the echoes. I never actually played N64. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Oh dear, I blew that. That's third, and I call that a win. That's actually not so unplayable. Okay, there was a lot of issues at the start, but actually the race itself turned out okay. Let's have a scroll down and see what else we can find. What have we got down here? Got Yoshi's story there. I'll pick something different, eh? Super Mario 64, that'll try it, won't it? I'll test it quite a bit. I don't expect this will run great, but like I say, the caveat is it's not really designed for it. Okay, there's a little bit of poor sound quality there, but... This doesn't look too bad. Okay, game's not actually loaded yet, but we'll see.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Now I remember trying to get this game running on much lower end hardware, back in the old days emulation, or even pretty low end PCs actually, because I've got a history of gaming on pretty weak hardware. No, I'm pretty sure it's just 1 times resolution, I think again it's been upgraded, but... This doesn't seem to be playing half bad. This is when you see how bad I am at this game, because I have no idea where I'm going. There you go. Let's go indoors. I think that's what we're supposed to do next, eh? Looks like it. This isn't playing too bad, I have to say. N64 seems doable. Oof. Maybe I spoke too soon. That sound quality's pretty bad. Okay, that one looks like it might be blocked. We'll go through the window first. Oh no, I need to get a star first after this one. You tell I've not played Mario 64, really. I could never get working on the low-end hardware that I had, so never played it. And I never had an N64. Did have a few Nintendo products over the years, but usually handhelds. What exactly am I doing here? Nice. No, that's a door. Nope. You certainly go in circles, but what am I trying to do here? What am I trying to accomplish? Let's click these stars. Let's pull a star, eh? Ooh. Where did I get this first star from? Jeezy peeps. Outside. Maybe that's what I do. Anyway, a little bit of stuttering now and then, but it's actually running not too bad, I would say. Okay. Enough of that. I think that ran okay. So that's N64. Oops. Platforms. So what have we got else in here? I've got direct links. I was playing a bit of that. I'm going to remap the keys just to make it a bit easier because you haven't used A and B. Neo Geo Pocket Color. I've got one of them. Let's have a look at the library. King of Fighters R2. That's a game I have. So that Emulation's the only way I can play some of these games because there was only about 6 games came out in the UK. So if you've watched my video on my YouTube channel where I actually play my Neo Geo Pocket Color, you'll see that the screen is, it's not backlit, it's almost impossible to see. And this may actually work with the stick, no? No. Right, that's good enough. Knockout. Obviously we expected Neo Geo Pocket Color to work. PSP. I don't have many PSP titles on here. For some reason I don't have God of War, but it doesn't matter. These games aren't going to play. But let's just install something, run something. I've already tried From Russia with Love. I know it's a stuttery mess. Oh, we've got somebody joined. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, this was a stuttery mess, but this doesn't look as bad now. Okay, it's just a cutscene at the start. Give it time. We're trying a bit of retro emulation on this Abxylute, just in case you're wondering. Okay. I tried this the other day and it was terrible. I think maybe I've changed the emulator it was using. Because the cutscenes alone. Have I got an existing profile? I may have made a save. I tried to play through a bit of it. No, it's not. The doesn't render the screen quite properly. You can't see the message saying about load the game save. So press start button. Single player. Just cut through. I'm not going to last long on this anyway. So a game I bought but never really played. I was quite oops, I pressed a button there and I might have killed it. Oh, that's fine. X to continue. Oh, it's just worked. These are bullet sponges. This is running actually pretty well. Keep forgetting there was no right stack. My god, that gives him a bit of a hairy. I have no bullets. Anyway, that's working pretty well. Let's quit while we're ahead. Ah dear. I might try and put Gran Turismo in here. These are all carts I've got, but Metal Slug. I always play Metal Slug. I love that game. Let's try to get Burnout Dominator. That might be a bit more of a strain on it. I'll put God of War on. I thought I had God of War on this, so I'll install that and see what it gets on. So PSP, that runs alright so far. Now these will all be running at 1x resolution. Let's no be under any illusion that these are running any higher than that. See, as you can see here, there's whatever emulator I'm using, it's not showing the screen properly here, so not worry about that the way. The emulator I was using previously was much slower than this. It might have been rendering the menus properly, but it might have been rendering the profiles of the screen better, but the FPS was just not there. Come on. So that created a profile for me. Save successful, excellent.
Burnout Dominator is all about owning the track and dominating your rivals. If you want to get ahead in this game, you'll need to take risks. That means using the streets to your advantage.
Oh, I forgot you can't skip these bits. This is definitely PSP resolution, but it still looks pretty decent. I mean, obviously the resolution scales up pretty well. On a 1080p screen. Pretty colourful still too.
Drive on the wrong side of the road and near miss the traffic. You can also steal boost from rivals by slamming, shunting, and rubbing. That earn the most by making them crash. We call this a takedown. Max out your boost.
I love this game on PSP. So it'll be interesting to see how well it plays on the emulator. I think the Burnout games were quite tricky. Some low-end emulators, so
Refills your boost bar. Earn enough, and you will perform a burnout boost chain.
don't know how many people have joined the stream tonight. I've been at this for about 20 minutes. Well, I say 20 minutes, that's not true. I'm just looking at my other screen and I can see I've been at 35 minutes, but if you're watching the pre-recorded footage from YouTube, yeah, you won't have had to watch 35 minutes. I'll edit that down just to the highlights. Thanks for watching. If you've actually joined the stream, and if you're watching on the channel, thanks for watching as well. Again, for the channel, like, share and subscribe. Very important. My viewership's been going up recently. There's been quite a lot happening in the gaming world, so that's great news. Gives me something to report back on. Sadly won't be reviewing an AYN Loki Mini because I've cancelled that model, but I've taken that money, I've put it in something else, and it's going to be tested with the Abxylute. Unfortunately, I don't think it'll arrive before the end of the Kickstarter, but I may give a little hint of what's coming, just to give people the impetus to maybe reserve one themselves. Needless to say, I'm going to be looking at a low-cost gaming setup that you could potentially buy for a family member. Thinking along Christmas. You know, maybe it's May now, not very long to Christmas. And I've actually got a scripted video that I'm going to land soon. As you can see, this doesn't look brilliant. Oofed. Brilliant. So this... There we go. I thought it was a trigger. Oh, of course there's no triggers on the PSP, just bumpers. Duh. Things you forget, eh? I don't know if there's maybe a little bit of input latency here. It's running not too bad. There's a couple of little stutters now and then. You hear the audio stutters now and then. I haven't tweaked this at all, by the way. It's just stock. Absolutely bone stock. Oh. Okay, so I'll go back. Ah, no, it did take off. I had Wii U and everything on here. I knew it wouldn't work, but I wanted to see how bad it would be. Got TurboGrafx 16. I got a bit of Wii. Now let's try a bit of Wii, because we know this won't work. Definitely won't work. Let's try Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I didn't think that was even going to load. I don't think I've actually configured the sticks on this either, the nunchucks or any of that stuff. So bear with this. This will come to life. Yeah, it's very slow, as you can see. This got an FPS counter. What, under 20 FPS? You need to do some heck of a tweaking to get that up higher. Yes. Currently loading, it could be there for quite some time. I wonder if you could reduce the resolution to less than native. Yeah, we probably could, couldn't we? 24 FPS, pretty bad. Oh no, this isn't using RetroArch, this is using Dolphin, isn't it? So yes, no idea about tweaking that. Cool. It'll load Wii. Just about to say I wouldn't call it usable, and it's only shot up to 59, 60 FPS, but that's just for a little cut bit. It's going to dip really low. Come on. Yeah, we've not got any controllers attached as far as it's concerned. Not set the nunchuck up and that in the emulator, but yeah, you're looking at 20 FPS at that point. I wouldn't expect it to work so good. So, yeah, I think that's probably all I need to show you just now. Wii doesn't work. N64 though, you'll get up to N64 and you can, Game Boy Advance, that would be just classic Game Boy. It's all in here. Like this front end, it's nice, pulls down all the game art really well, and then just fires up RetroArch, which you have to install as well. Oh, my button's round right. Oh, used to be better than this. Oh, he's going to get angry. Great way to make money, this. Let this play an Amstrad with my sister. The original one. Get a really good score. Just think you're all doing this. Oh, no, 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 no. I've fallen through again. What a clown. Good old Game Boy, eh? Right, this works. So, that, everyone, was a little bit of retro gaming. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to stick around for a minute, have a look at that. Now I'm on quite a distant position on my network. I'm going to fire up Chrome and I'm going to just load up speed test, just to show that my network connection is not super fast. Here we go. Yeah, well, it's doing pretty good actually. This is, during the day it's never this fast. So we're getting about 67 megabits a second. Okay. And I'm going to fire up PS Play. And I'm going to remote control my PS4, which is currently sleeping, so we're going to turn that on. Wake this up. This will take a moment. So I've got my PS4 is connected directly to external IP, so I can wake it up from anywhere. I could actually tether my Abxylute here to my mobile network and use that. It does take a while to wake up. In the meantime, I suppose I can show you some of the edges of the device. Try it from side to side, but I've mentioned this in a video before. There's a little bit of a lip here on the side. Yeah, on this side as well. But really, it's not so bad. That's not actually connected there. So, try that again. We can connect. Doesn't always work first time, this I've noticed. Buttons up the top. The only issue I've got with these, I'll try to turn that lamp off a bit, is they're very, very flush to the system. Now, the volume up and down are a little bit raised compared to the power button, so that's good. I've not accidentally turned it off too many times. Occasionally, but not too many times. What I do like is it's plus to the right and minus to the left, the way it should be, which is great news. I think this might be a microphone hole at the top here. Not tested that. I'll try and see if I can test that at some point. I would like the volume controls at this side. Obviously, it's too late now, but just personal preference. They're then far away from the power button. But really, I've enjoyed it so far. I kind of forgot there was an earphone adapter on the bottom. Oh, here we go, we're getting in. An earphone adapter on the bottom. We've got the SD card. It's 256 gig I've got in just now. Here we are. We're on my PS4. So I'm going to just fire up a little bit of Spider-Man. Which it looks lovely on this. I'm surprised how well it plays. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load my Friendly Spider-Man, really simple level. My son's got completed this game 100%. He's been at me for, well, 2 years maybe. I bought the game. I've never really played the game, I have to admit. And I bought it on PC saying, I'll play it on PC, son. Still never played it. Tried a little bit the other day and it seemed pretty good. I'm going to get into this game, definitely. I'm going to give it a fair shot. It's a bit dusty in this shed. I had to reconfigure some of the keys because the touchpad didn't automatically configure, so I've had to reconfigure it to the bottom left button and the top right button at the same time, just so you can bring up your skills thing. Look at this, 100%. I'm down at the 2% one down the bottom here. Dearie me. Turn the volume up because it's a bit quieter than in Emulation. And I'm just going to do some swinging around. I'm not going to play any levels just now. I have to say, so far, streaming to the PS4, it's been the strongest experience I've had. I do get the occasional bit of game glitch in, but not such an issue. The game still plays okay, just get a little bit of corruption on screen. I'll turn that back down again actually. But on the Xbox, get a bit of corruption now and then. On the cloud gaming, occasional stutters and that, but It's not really that bad. Let's go whizzing through the rooftops. Now, this is game streaming. You'd expect this to be struggling a bit. The PS4 is not exactly new, pretty long in the tooth. Now it is connected, wired to my router. Whee! Try as I might to get some corruption happening here, it's just not having it. I think that's a brilliant point to end. I'm going to do more of the same tomorrow. I'm actually going to play through some levels tomorrow. Let's get a top of high building. That one up there looks good. That looks even better. Look at that. This looks pretty good. This is PS4, remember? Not super high tech about this. But you get a little bit of a fuzz with the trees, don't you? Generally speaking though, I'm extremely impressed. And it's really easy to really easy to control the game. My son was just playing this earlier, and he said, yeah, the sticks feel smaller than the PS4 sticks. He prefers the bumpers on the PS4. They're much softer feeling. But he admitted the throttles, R1 and R2, R2 and R3 even. Oh dear. L2 and R2 felt better on the Abxylute. And the stick's obviously more switch style, so he commented they feel small on the DS4 controller, which they do obviously. But he was thoroughly impressed, and he was sitting there with the screen about 2 feet away from his face, and he was just like, wow, this looks absolutely fantastic. And it really does. Such a good quality screen. 1080p. And of course, if you put a 1080p panel in, even the latest PC handhelds, they're struggling to drive them at decent resolutions. So this is playing at, the best resolution the PS4 can manage, obviously just standard. But I could run this off my PC and do even better quality. And high settings, in fact. And it looks really good. So, thanks for sticking to the end. If you watched it on the stream, thanks for watching the stream. I'll be on tomorrow night, 9:30 PM GMT. I'll be on for 1 hour. And if any people join, I might stay on a bit later. It looks like my lamp, this little lamp up here is getting a bit low, so I'm going to stop. And hope to see you tomorrow. And I'll have this video online. I'm not going to edit too much. I'm just going to cut in the sections each bit of gameplay I played, and we will see how that goes. I'll maybe try and bung that up tonight. What time is it now? 11 PM. Yeah, I'll have it by midnight. Leave it with me. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.